Good morning all. Today we will be doing Ielts section 3. So this is the reading passage, how animals keep it. So take time to read the question. So it's right to discuss. We are have discussing about marathon runners, barnacle geese. Some idea the writer is introducing. What are they? What is it? Actually, this see, you can take time to read and find out by yourself. Since I want to make this video short, I will be directly giving you a clue. Barnacle goose will be here. Okay, this is the barnacle goose. Answer is D. It's saying serious training is not always necessary for physical environment. So if you read up to this, you will understand. In the first passage, they are talking how human do the physical training for marathon, and in this passage, they are telling barnacle goose what they do. So here, this at the end, they are saying they just basically sit on the water and eats a lot. So basically, this goose itself, they are not doing anything. So, but they are capable enough to do a 3,000 kilometer migration, long migration. Okay, serious training. So that's the reason why serious training is not always necessary for physical achievement. So answer is D. Say 28 D. Okay. So I will explain this because there is a limitation for me to show you entire thing. Actually, if you read this, you are supposed to keep on reading. What happened is that because it is in the first question started in the second passage, means the second passage, there is a possibility that we could expect the further multiple choice question from the next paragraphs, but actually that's not the case over here. So it's always better read the question first and go and check. Sometimes what they do intentionally all these things. So read first question 28, followed by read the starting 31 to next question and then follow. So go and check what it is. List of researchers. So when I am reading, I just underline. So in online media, so it's a difficulty for you to mark. So that's the reason why I marked in red color like this. Related to researcher's name, because I know researcher's name is quite important. So I took time to do that. Okay. So I just mark the first itself because I know that this is the question. So I expected and I mark the name so that later we can directly check if any doubt is from here. Okay, related to research. For time being, actually, since this question, other multiple choice questions are not in the order. That is 29 and 30 question is not in the order, so we can't expect that. So for convenience, I will be starting discussing from this question 31 to 35. So how we got to know biological terms? Let me strike so that you can understand. This is biological terms. In biological terms, so it's like biologically speaking, when an animal is physically fit, its body changes, becoming more powerful, and only one word. more powerful ant. So it's like you have to take time to read this. Please read. So for convenience, to make you, to teach you better, body changes. Animal is, when an animal is physically fit, the body has undergone changes, okay, and that make it stronger and more efficient. More is over the, okay, see here, more is the becoming more. Actually the answer is, for powerful they use the synonym stronger. So the next answer will be efficient. So this is the answer. See 31, efficient. Okay. So actually I will tell in the end how we can do this. Okay. Now it's about 4 beers. This change may be initially caused by cold weather or lack of. So 2 things: cold weather regarding beer. I will change the color. Okay. Only for, otherwise it will be a lot of scribbling will be there. Now it's about beers. Okay, factors. So or, one or is there, see, it's or is there, right? So, otherwise it could be either or and. It is, one is falling temperature. Here it is caused by cold weather, that is falling temperature, or insufficient food. Insufficient food means what? Lack of food, right? Lack of food. Okay, so that answer is food. 32, food. We got efficient also. You can study like this when you are doing by yourself. Lack of, which during timing cause certain compound to be released. Now about timing. See, same paragraph only, take time to read. So time, it's like in the months of, otherwise period of hibernation. Okay, in which during hibernation causes, 33, hibernation causes certain compounds to be released into their and to travel into their, okay, compounds. Certain compounds are muscle protecting compounds. Okay, we got that. Which are then carried to the bear's muscles, okay, in their blood. See, actually it's bear's muscle in their blood, carried to into their, actually here answer is not muscle, into their blood. Okay, see actually released is the vocabulary they have given over here. See, compounds to be finally released into blood. So there you may get to doubts over here whether it is muscle or blood. Released into muscle, more than that it is blood. Okay, that is the only you, if you have better you can also explain that, no problem. This is one of the possibility which I have discussed over here. Now in the case of barnacle geese, the change may be due to a variation in, okay, change, variation, environmental, maybe due to a variation in variation is not happening to the environment, but it is happening to the temperature. Okay, that's the why the reason answer is temperature. Okay, environment is fixed, but there is change such as temperature. Okay, so we got 31 to 35, right? So now 29th question. The writer says that human muscle. Now what writer says about human muscles? How to identify? See, there is a writer says. It's not any other person says, it's writer say. See, whatever is written in quoted sentence, that is other person say, and that's why that is quoted. Means it has been quoted. Quote symbol will be there. Okay. Otherwise, whatever remaining will be what writer told you. So, the writer says that human muscles. If you read the entire paragraph, you can understand. This is a sentence. Okay. Resting. When resting, resting. Okay. So writer is saying that when resting, even at the time of resting also, they are using a lot of energy. Which doesn't sound like much until you realize that muscles account for about 40% of average body mass. Okay, up to this. Okay. From here we can understand the answer is A. Okay, the writer says that in order to survive, earlier humans developed the ability to see developed. And this is writer says. Take time to read. Early humans, okay. Our ancestors. Early humans means our ancestors. They have to do a lot of running to catch food and escape danger. So they need to adjust a lot. 30B, run long distance. They have to adapt to the different situation. It's not about the speed, okay? Run long distance. A lot of running, that is long distance. So we did all these things now. Okay, so I tried different methods, okay, so far. So that's the reason why I told I even did, so it's not only name, researcher's name I noted, I even noted their occupation. So mostly they will be saying something related to occupation. So Lewis Hashley. So next time what they did is that they actually give second name. So we might miss out. Okay. So it's always better to Halsey. See, if we are giving full name, we might note that. But if they are giving half name, surname, then it might be confusing in some cases. Okay, that's the only reason. So, as I told, I marked this environmental physiologist also. Okay, so I marked the occupation. So I will be trying to predict. Louis Halsey is an environmental physiologist. Environmental. See, let's see the answer. Two places A is coming, right? So here environment means this is you can try when you are practicing, you can try actually several methods. One method is this environmental. See, weather means it's actually related to weather, environmental. So like that. So we will be doing a prediction initially, and this already we did the discussion. From though this point is coming. Animals stay fit is possibly untrue. So because that goose we are discussing, right? From there we got the answer. Okay. So I try to do several methods we will try, and then whatever is comfortable for us, otherwise you can directly read. So what are the different methods? Either you can read the entire passage and check for the question and answers. Otherwise read the question and do the passage. Otherwise read question, read passage, read question, read passage. So sometimes we have to go with a mix. Okay. Now Chris. Who is Chris? Physiological ecologist. So here only one time in one time only they mentioned his name. That also related to one bird. And read. So this is a sentence. One type of bird. Okay. That is this bird. Yellow rumped. Okay, so we got that answer 38B. 39. Okay, so Daniel Lieberman. Lieberman is an evolutionary biologist and marathon runner. We read already this passage, means this paragraph. Evolutionary biologist. Okay. See, human energy use developed in different ways. See, only because you can understand that from the passage itself. 39C. Because by now you have read, and if you didn't get the idea, you can even read more. Now, Rose Tucker. Only one time discussing about her. So it's easy. You don't need any trick and all. I don't know. She is doubtful. Sorry, he is doubtful. See, he is not believing in the training system. So whether training could really improve, that's the reason. This is the speed, fastest. In that passage, that is the only way they used, okay? See, actually this passage is entirely little bit difficult, okay? So you can try different methods, and this is the topic, and whatever you are feeling better, you can apply. There is no fixed method. Thank you all.